If you've never taken a real vacation as a founder, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't take time off. You just work from a different location. You're technically away, but your brain is still on call. Slack, text, approvals, client issues. Your team is still waiting for you to decide. So here's the question that matters. Could you disappear for 14 days and your business still runs? Without revenue dropping, without customers getting hurt, without your team freezing, without you becoming the emergency solution from a beach chair? This is the plan that makes that possible. The 14-day absence plan. Not as a mindset shift, but as a test you can actually run. Most founders don't struggle to take time off because they don't want family time. They struggle because the business has trained them to be the system. And over time, you taught the company a rule. When something feels risky, escalate it to you. Then you wonder why you can't leave. So you can go ahead, book the flight, rent the house, tell your family that you're off, but the business still needs your nervous system to function, and you never actually rest. The plan is about proof. Proof that decisions can happen without you. Proof that customers can be taken care of without you. Proof that your team can solve problems without borrowing your brain. Because once you got proof, you stop gripping the business and you start getting your life back. Let's be honest about why founders stay trapped. The fear isn't imaginary. You're afraid something breaks. You're afraid quality drops. You're afraid customers get hurt. You're afraid revenue dips. And you've probably lived through a moment that proved that fear. So we're not going to pretend that fear is dumb. We're going to build structure that makes the fear unnecessary. Quick reality check. This works fastest if 4 things exist. 1. Decisions have owners. 2. Guardrails replace approvals. And 3. Run a weekly meeting rhythm that updates the system. And 4. Protect windows that exist so that the business learns that you're not always available. And if you don't have those yet, it's fine. This plan will forever set this in place for you. It's going to force you to install it. Here are the 4 rules. Define green lights. The numbers that tell the truth. Name the pilot, the person who's accountable while you're gone. Define emergencies tightly and rehearse the ladder. 48 hours, 72 hours, 7 days, and then 14 days. Step 1 is the green lights. Green lights are the scoreboard numbers that tell you the business is healthy. Most founders check Slack all day because they can't see the business clearly. Green lights replace constant checking with clarity. Pick 8 to 12 numbers across 4 categories: pipeline, delivery, cash, quality. Pipeline tells you the future, delivery tells you if your promises are being kept, cash tells you the reality, and quality tells if you churn, if you're having refunds or reputation damages coming down the line. You don't need a fancy dashboard, you just need a handful of numbers that tell you the truth. Now define red lines. What counts as red? What are the thresholds? If you don't define thresholds, everything will feel like an emergency. And if you do define thresholds, the business can self-correct without escalating emotion to you. So step 2 is naming the pilot. One person accountable for keeping the machine running while you're gone. Not a committee, not shared responsibility, one name. If the pilot is unclear, decisions splinter and everything routes back up to you. So the pilot needs decision rights. What can they decide? What can they escalate? What never escalates? If you don't define this, you didn't name a pilot, you named a messenger, and messengers still route everything back up to you. Step 3 is the emergency definition. This is where most founders sabotage themselves. If your definition is vague, everything becomes urgent. Your definition must be tight because your absence only works if the business can't label discomfort as an emergency. Real emergencies are simple: legal risk, safety risk, major cash risk like fraud or critical payment failure, customer harm that cannot wait, not someone being annoyed, not an opportunity that might help, not a team member feeling insecure. Those are exactly what the system is designed to handle. Now, the escalation ladder. Owners decide within guardrails. The pilot decides exceptions. You get pulled in for true emergencies, and this is how random pings disappear because the business has a path that does not end with you. If someone wants to escalate, they have to send a structured message. What happened? What did you try? What decisions you need? By when? Why does it matter? This forces thinking, and when people think clearly, most problems get solved without escalating. Now you build a pre-approval menu, approve discounts, approve make goods, approve refund thresholds, approval escalation responses. When something happens, the team doesn't have to guess what to do. So they choose from the existing menu that you set forth for them. And before you leave, run a scenario drill: refund request, angry client, late deliverable, cash surprise, team conflict. The goal is not to solve every scenario, but it's to reveal where the rules are missing. You don't go from 0 freedom to 14 days. You build proof in stages: 48 hours, then 72, then 7 days, then 14. Each stage reveals a weakness, and you convert that weakness into a system. Stage 1 is 48 hours. This is the weekend test. You announce that you're unavailable. You follow the ladder. You do not break the rule. If you cave, you teach the business your absence is fake. Step 2 is 72 hours. This reveals decision bottlenecks. If the business can't run 72 hours without you, it's not a time problem, it's an ownership problem. Stage 3 is 7 days. Now you're collecting proof. The business is learning to operate without you, and you're learning you don't have to be the one constantly rescuing the team. Stage 4 is 14 days. This is where you identify changes. Once you disappear for 14 days and the business stays healthy, you stop being the hero and you become the architect. Rules while you're away: no slack, no constant checking, one daily summary from the pilot, green, yellow, red. Only reds that meet the emergency definition escalate. This is how you actually rest while still protecting outcomes. The real win isn't that you took 14 days off. The real win is that you were actually there mentally, emotionally, and your family got you, not the ghost of you. When you come back, you debrief. Every interruption is a signal. Did we meet the emergency definition? If not, why did it escalate? Was an owner missing? What guardrails are missing? Was the definition of done missing? Then you upgrade the system. Keep a decision log while you're away, then audit decisions when you return, not to punish anyone, but to improve the guardrails so that quality stays high without you. Here's what breaks first. Decision rights are unclear, guardrails are weak, the pilot doesn't have real authority, or the founder caves. And the moment you cave, you teach the business that the system is optional. 7-day implementation. Day 1, pick green lights. Day 2, set thresholds. Day 3, name the pilot. Day 4, define emergencies and the ladder. And Day 5, build the menu. Day 6, run the drill. Day 7, run the 48-hour test. Run it even if it's messy. Running it trains the business. Expect it to feel awkward at first. People will still escalate out of habit. You'll still feel the urge to jump in, and that's normal. You're installing a new operating system, and it takes reps. If you want the templates for this, the scoreboard structure, the pilots, the decision rights, the ladders, the menus, I put a clean version of this in the free 3 steps. Go to buybacktimeformula.com/3 steps. The link is in the description, and grab it. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to build the operator layer, the one role that removes you as the glue so that the business stops routing everything back to you. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.